Dive 803 on Bajo, Moneda. This was in the Galicia Islands in northwest Spain and was part of a Clidive long weekend trip in July 2025, also diving with the BIC Centre. Starting off the dive, we had a dogfish right away on the sand. We managed to get fairly close up to it before it swam off. And then the rest of the dive was making our way around this pillar here, which you can see lots of purple corals, quite a few urchins and spiny starfish there. The sort of shingle ground was covered in these tiny fish. And underneath this crack here, we saw the first octopus of the trip. Getting a bit closer, you can see its eyes poking out there as well as its breathing. Did try and tempt it to come fur out of its hole, but it was having none of it. And just to the left of that previous octopus was a second one, this one hanging upside down. Here we have a common tower snail, and this was on top of one of these violet sea urchins here. Going back to the pinnacle, we've got more of this purple soft coral. And there we have a Ballan wrasse swimming up and out of it. And a cotton spinner, which you also get in the UK. More of the soft corals. It's quite unusual, mostly diving in the UK, to see this amount of pink and purple. It's not something we generally see there. Here we have a pair of Blennies. I managed to get in macro. Not sure the exact species there. And then a sea pen soft coral. Here we have another Ballan wrasse. This one takes a different approach and hides down in the soft coral growth rather than swimming off. On the bottom of the shot there we have a black-faced Blenny. That's the male kind, where you get the yellow body with the black coloration around the head. There's an anemone. And here we have a selection of fish. Most of these are Atlantic rainbow wrasse of the female variety, as well as a couple of rock cooks as well. This one here was quite inquisitive and stayed around for a while, allowing me to get some decent shots of it. More of these tiny swarms of fish here. Not quite sure what these were, they're a bit too small to ID properly. And we have some boring sponge growth on the bottom of the pinnacle here. Spiny starfish on the seabed. And then we had managed to circumnavigate the pinnacle, so we're back at these two octopus from the start of the dive. This was pretty much in the same place it was before. A bit more of a direct shot onto it. And again, the second octopus, still hanging upside down. Starting to ascend, so we were getting a bit shallower before we sent up DSMBs. Again, lots of these small fish around here. Some more rock cooks here, quite a few of them in fact. As well as a coma there in the centre of shot with the stripes on the side. And then finishing up at about 51 minutes total dive time.